Hey, party people! Thank you very much for joining me on another episode of Fifi Plays Eastshade. So we finally made it to Nava. So I'm gonna keep this intro very short because I just want to get in there and start exploring what the big city is all about. So let's get to it. Which way should we go? Left or right? We all know the answer to that one already. This is very cool. The tarnished teapot. Let's go in. Ooh. Whoa.
Welcome to the inn below the tarnished teapot.
Hi, Emil.
I used to live on the mainland years ago. Working as a bricklayer was terrible. Hated every minute.
Oh.
Then my grandma died, bless her soul, and left me a son. Quit my job that day and got the first ship here. For no reason in particular. Just wanted to leave. Bought this dumpy floor for dirt cheap. Didn't really know what I was doing. Now this city's a boom town, and I'm living off the reverse mortgage. Just goes to show, act impulsively, and sometimes you get rich. That's what I've learned anyway. Oh, and have some inheritance.
Words of wisdom. Thank you for the tale.
Oh.
Can we go into... No, lock. Okay. Can't go in there. I'm gonna explore the rest of the city. This is just an inn. Which is interesting, but... Aha! Fabric. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I guess we do have to stay at the inn because it's turning to night already. I forgot that when we got here it was already night, so... Guess it's time to take a room.
Welcome. You sure? We have rats.
I have no choice.
If you really want, first door on your left.
Thank you. I'm going to sleep now. Oh, wait. This isn't what rooms are, but I'm kind of interested to see what the tarnished teapot is. It's like a pub?
Gather round, come hear tale of trickery and wit. There was once a witch who lived in a tiny hut at the edge of a swamp.
Who's talking?
She was skilled in the healing arts and could cure nearly any ailment. Though she had many visitors, her truest companions were a cluster of spiders living under her table. One day, a man ambled up the path and knocked upon her door. "You must be the wise witch Flera, curer of all ills." He looked around the hut with a sneer. "People cross the world for your cures, and yet you live in this terrible shack. Surely folks pay dearly for the chance to continue breathing." But Flera was not one for glowstones, and she quite liked her home. She only stiffened and asked what his ailment was. So, he told her of the terrible pains and aches he suffered. Horrible scratching in his toenails, in each strand of hair, and in his tear ducts. It was a torture like none other. But he'd heard of the cure, only to be found in the swamp near her home.
This is a long
The only
story.
way to ease his pain? The heart root. Well, in all her years of saving lives, Flera had never heard of such a route. But the bog wasn't so treacherous, and she had gone in many times for lesser cures. So, she agreed to find the heart root, and the man agreed to wait in her hut. Flera trudged through the swamp, thick with slime and the stinking air heavy with rot. When she came to a clearing of black clay, she thrust her hands into the wet muck, but alas, nothing. She dug for hours, her back aching and fingernails packed with mud. Finally, just as twilight fell to darkness, she found it. A spiraled green tuber, pulsing and glowing like a star. She lifted the root, heavy with swamp water, and slid it into her bag. Not a moment later, something rustled in the shadows. A tiny silhouette showed itself beside her.
You have stolen from me. That root is not yours to take.
It hissed. The witch could just make out the sight of a moss elf, staring up at her in fury. She told him of the ailing man and the power of the strange root, but the moss elf only grew more angry and stamped his feet in the swampy muck.
It's a root of poison and destruction.
He screeched.
It cannot heal anything. I curse you. I curse you to remain in this bog forever.
And he snatched the root from her bag before darting back into the night. Flara's path melted away, replaced by a ring of identical tree trunks, branches crisscrossing, weaving a cage around her. Roots churned under her feet, and a bone-chilling mist draped itself over the bog. Flara sat down on a tree trunk and got to thinking, wondering about the man who had sent her in hunt of the root. Had he known the truth? Had he wanted to use it for evil? No way to tell. So she set to trying to remember if anyone had ever broken a moss elf curse. Just then, she felt a tickling down her arm and her leg. She fought the urge to swipe, and if it wasn't her own spiders, they brought terrible news. The supposedly ailing man had taken over Flara's hut, demanding riches and luxuries from the ill in exchange for false medicines. He'd thrown out her furniture and dumped the spiders into the rain, threatening to stomp them if they snuck back in. Now, it is often forgotten that spiders know an awful lot about a lot of things. With so many eyes and a knack for spinning tales, it's a natural skill. They knew exactly how to break a moss elf curse and set to spinning huge lacy webs, making a cocoon of the forest. They hummed softly, and when Flara cut through the silk, she was at the edge of the bog, her hut just up ahead. Laborers surrounded her home, painting and scraping, her precious herbs crushed beneath their feet. She peered through the window, and there was the man sitting upon a throne, and beside him, a large pile of jewels and glowstones. Flara burst through the door, and he jumped halfway to the sun. You've taken too much! There are hundreds of jewels before me, and not a one do you deserve! You haven't enough hands to even carry these riches, you snake! Now the spiders thought this was quite a funny idea, so they hummed again, and the man sprouted hundreds of hands, and his body grew long and snake-like. He shrunk smaller and smaller before slinking under the door and out into the bog. And so, you've now heard the tale of how centipedes came to be.
Oh, wow! Sorry, I that story just got so captivating that I just... Wow, that was amazing! I wish I could talk to her, congratulate her for the amazing story. Nice. Very nice. Okay. No one else to talk to? Okay. Well, that was really cool, actually. I'm glad that I stayed for that whole thing. Got a little bit of inspiration from that as well, so that's good. Alright, time to go to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock. First door on the... Wait. What do you think? Right? I can't... Ooh, wow! This room is fancy. It's got carpet, a double bed. Oh, Explorer's Guide to the Tipmore Bluffs. The remote Tipmore Bluffs are a well-enjoyed destination for Eastshadians. The bluffs were once filled with bustle following the industrious wind power boom. Today, that excitement has settled and travelers are now greeted by the gentle turning of windmills. Fields of endless herbs lure wild crafters to the area, and those knowing where to look may even view the remains of ancient ruins in the landscape. Wow, that sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Anyone exploring the region should be sure to pack a coat. Where do I get a coat? I know that I have to get one because I can't go outside, and there's quests that I'm only able to do outside, at night. So I need to find a way to get a coat somehow. Anyway, pack a coat or a supply of mead to protect against the freezing winds swept upon the bluffs at night. For extra enjoyment, be sure to bring a tea kettle to take advantage of the many herbs growing on this wonderful land. Wow, well that sounds amazing. The Tipmore Bluffs, I gotta cross this river, so I gotta make myself a raft, I think. And then I get to the woodlands and then the Tipmore Bluffs. So that's gonna be a while before I do that, so let's just take a rest. We deserve to sleep in. Let's do 16:45. I'll take a sip of water. Always good to keep your throat well quenched. Okay, it's morning. Ooh, look how pretty those pillows are. Very fancy for a 2 glowstone room. Anything over here? Aha! Very good. How many of these do I have? I got this tree. How was I supposed to put it in the... Ah, there we go. Now I put that painting in my mother's quest. Still looking for the architect. Maybe he's somewhere in Nava, I wonder. Could be hiding here. Alright. What a beautiful, fresh morning. Smell the flowers and the fountain. Ah, so refreshing. Oh, look, a little marketplace. Hey.
Oh, Leilani.
Who's Leilani?
She works in the spice shop down in the lower market. She's not the best cook, though. But she's wonderful. I mean, she's a great person. So kind, funny, thoughtful. We've been spending a lot of time together lately. Things are really so great between us. I think I want to ask her if she'll be my girlfriend.
Aww! I can
I
help.
want to be somewhere special when I ask her, though. Somewhere magical and perfect. Like sitting on a golden cloud at sunset while butterflies circle around us.
Cute.
But you're probably not interested in this kind of thing.
Are you kidding? I will gladly play matchmaker.
She loves bread. So yesterday I baked her a loaf in the shape of a rose.
That's adorable.
We ate it together on a bench in the garden. It was so perfect. Oh my god. What if I already missed the perfect moment?
It's okay.
I'm just so nervous to ask the question. Would you do me a favor? Can you find out Leilani's favorite place? I know it's kind of silly to dance around like this. I just want it to be special.
I mean, shouldn't you know her favorite place if you've been spending all that time? No, love is disgusting? No way! I'm definitely gonna help these 2 bears become girlfriends.
You're the best! She works in the spice shop down in the lower market area. Let me know what you find out. Please hurry. I'm so excited!
I'm excited too. Okay, let's go. Oh, but there's still so much to look at. Okay. I will get there when I get there. Just be patient. I want to look around a little bit. Hey, what's up with this guy?
Oh dear. Oh no. I've done something terrible. I'm not sure if we've met before, but I need help.
Oh, what happened?
Oh dear. This morning I sold some zucchini. I thought they were zucchinis, but now I still have the zucchinis here in my basket. I sold toxic tubers. Oh God, I've no idea who I sold them to.
Oh my God.
Numb legs, upset stomach, and then hours of vomiting.
What are we gonna do?
Oh God, what can we do? This is a nightmare. Once was bad enough, but twice.
How?
And now people are gonna start being sick. There's so little time. I need to recover those tubers. Can you help me? I've got no one else to turn to.
You messed up. Come on. Toxic tubers? You'd think that you would have that in a special, separate box. Okay. I don't know if I should not associate with you, because what if it comes around and then people blame me too for everyone puking? I guess I can help.
Thank you, thank you. Please, just ask people if they bought any zucchinis today. Tell them what happened and get the tubers back. I sold 4 zucchinis altogether. And I put them in blue bags. Maybe that could help you find them. Oh God, I hope no one has eaten any.
How long ago was this? Okay, so now I have that to deal with. I have more canvas. Oh, nice! So on the side of my canvas, all of the... So this is on the side here. Trees. I think that windmill signifies the tip of bluffs, then the mountains, and then right, and then that must be the tower. If I can get to the top, I can make my next painting already. So that's good. Hi, I like your outfit. It's bright and colorful. Very nice. Whoa, it really is bustling here, isn't it? I wish I could skip like that. Waving my limbs around. Alright. Hey, it's a fellow artist. What's up?
Welcome to Yevgeny's Art Gallery and Supply. And before you ask, no, I'm not Yevgeny. And if you came to request a commission, unfortunately we can't help with that either. Yevgeny is totally backed up at the moment, but we do have painting supplies in stock.
I can help with the commissions.
Yes, but we're full, as I said. Normally folks just need to write down what they want and Yevgeny will paint it for them. The best painter at Nava, that Yevgeny. She's been painting her whole life and doing commissions for at least 40 years. These days, she's spending more and more of her time on personal work. Good for her, I say, but still, we can't keep up with commissions like we used to, and demand is only growing. Oh, are you a painter?
I am!
We've been looking for someone to help with the workload, but so far no one's been up to Yevgeny's standards. Do you have a portfolio I can look at? Well, come on back when you have a portfolio to show. We'd love to take a look at your work. Yevgeny likes to see at least 3 pieces.
3 pieces.
Anything I can help with? Need some supplies?
Oh, yes! I can actually buy canvases! That's great. I will keep that in mind, but I think I have enough. I have 2 canvases now, and
Have you given any thought?
so
Well,
maybe I will buy
anything
one.
I can help with? Need some supplies?
I'll buy 2. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of painting. That's my main job in this game, so. Alright, so. Oh, this looks like spices. Could this be Leilani? It's so dark, I can't even see. supplies. They glow in the dark.
Hello. Do you want to buy any spices? Like pepper or whatever this is?
You work at a spice shop and you don't know how to differentiate spices? Oh well, I guess I'll just cut to the chase. I'm friends with Evelina.
Oh yeah? She's pretty great, isn't she? We met at the bread stand where she works. I really like bread, so I'm over there a lot.
Same. I'm new.
Yeah? That's pretty cool, I guess. You like to travel?
Yeah.
I have to travel to Lindo every week to get supplies. It's fine over there, but I wish I didn't have to go all the time. It's kind of like a creepy ghost town out there.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, me and Evelina have been hanging out a lot.
Evelina.
She's really great. Like the other day, she made me a special loaf of bread in the shape of a flower. She's just so cool.
Sounds like you both got it bad. What would you do with the day off? That's a good question. Very subtle.
Probably something with Evelina. Maybe go on a picnic? I haven't done that in a long time. There's this cool hot spring on the Salt Spring coast. I used to go there when I was a kid. It's all the way at the end of the beach, and no one really knows about it. It's a perfect place for picnics.
Salt Spring Coast. Sounds nice.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a trip out there soon. Well, I should probably get back to pretending to know about spices.
How do you even have this job, Leilani? Alright. Well, we got that. Woo! Right, we're looking for those, and we need a portfolio, and the favorite place is the hot spring. So, wow, we've already got a lot of work to do, and we've only been here for a short amount of time.
Interested in a book?
Actually, yes. Ooh. A fishing guide or a quick brewing reference for Eastshade's most common teas. I could buy both. I've got enough. Should I save my money? I'll come back. I just gotta check out all this other stuff. Right. But I think I'm gonna end this episode here because we've only explored like a third of this town, maybe even a fourth, but yeah, there's a lot to do, there's a lot I'm looking forward to, and I hope you all are enjoying this series because it's really beautiful. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah.